that we have for the game. I'm sitting here like it's all in my head. What's the price of fame in your life? I'll make it simple and plain, but more than we have to gain. I think the time is right, yeah. So I'll make it slow and answer, babe. I can't change your life. But right here and now, I'll do whatever, baby. I'll change your life. And this ain't just a break. Baby, gotta get you a friend. I gotta get you a friend. Baby, it's a rush. Gotta get you a friend. Got the key. Just take it simple and plain, baby. Hard as a rock. I make it just like a maze, but boy, you got it on that. You got it on that. Glide. Oh, you got me feeling shot. You give it to me if I'm ready or not. You give it to me if I'm ready or not. I spread my wings and we just fly up high. I think it's sexy how you roll up on me. So I always give you all I got. So I'll make it simple and plain. But more than we have to gain. I think the timing is right, yeah. I think the time is right. For me, but baby, this might be something I kind of hard to understand. There's no coincidence, baby. You drive me insane. You gotta put you on my just make it simple and plain. Baby, hard as a rock. I make it just like a maze. But boy, you got it on that. You just drive me insane. You got me on that. You gotta get you around. Just make it simple and plain. Baby, hard as a rock. I make it just like a maze. But boy, you got it on that.
Full speed. Tracks, man. Let's go, bro.
heating up. Can I leave with you? And then the ladies go, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Really leaving with you. I think that feels like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? The ladies, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Really leaving with you. Feels good, don't it? Come on. It feels like something's heating up.
Sure.
It's been 30 minutes.
Yeah.
A little over.
I can play some. Let's see if I can.
You'll play
SoundCloud or Spotify. Spotify. Yeah, let's go, bro. I knew like I would play some different stuff, and I would see some different stuff, and I was just
Dude, that's what it's about, man.
feel safe.
Yeah.
Especially now, like it's hard to feel safe. You're safe, bro.
Bro, I feel so safe. Bro, I want to see you on some daily stuff. This has been waiting to happen for a long time. You want daily stuff? Is it an old one or a new one? Oh, sweet.
I haven't practiced like
Just right there.
for like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go through phases too, back and forth, like how deep I'm in each thing.
Yeah.
But lately I've just been blending,
Yeah.
so it's cool. Sometimes to dig back in, right?
Yeah. These are kept me like they gave me some good insight into what things I need to work on.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, well, shit, you have to be patient, but there's also all these areas that you explore other stuff
Yeah.
that you're not exploring with
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
So then my mind is like, oh, I
That's
should be going
that's how
this.
certain styles that I learned really like
Yeah.
strict and like to get it solid, you know, which is important. Like after a while I started to feel locked in. So that like freeing element of like taking the thing and opening it up, like everything you got, every style, every idea, how to open it. For for me, strutting is the one that locks me in. Yeah, so I have to come back to it and yeah, like
oh, I can do this again.
exactly. Yeah. Let me try. I'm gonna try strut.
How you feeling? You want to keep going? I just wish I would have ate. I just don't have no power in my body.
No.
My body's like,
cool,
my
bro.
bones are
Like,
like,
I know.
where's your nutrition?
No, I think we just close it out like this. You know, like for me,
I know you want to chill
Yeah.
and talk, so we can like, did you want to?
we just do it right now,
Yeah.
like just quick. Like for me, I just wanted to make sure people know why we did it.
Yeah.
But you know, we bounce ideas back and forth to kind of end up with this really organic idea of a straight jam session, straight like as raw and organic as we could get. And everybody helped with that. Camera, lights, space, right? Your energy, like I was feeding off of you a lot, bro, and it really kept me open, kept me in the moment. And you know, I love popping so much. I've seen it grow over the years in different directions. When I started on the East Coast, we were very diverse. we liked a lot of styles, a lot of concepts, ideas, and I see like popping go through phases where it becomes more strict on certain styles and traditions. And right now I see it moving in multiple directions, but one cool thing that I think connects us is our history. One, right? I lived in Cali, I used to come over to your house and practice. You've been to my laundry room at my dorm. So we've been sessioning for a while, we're the same generation, and I really think that you specifically represent something really important for popping because you are this tradition, but you are so free, so much yourself. And I love that.
Thank you, bro.
I love to see that balance in you, you know? And it inspires me, it inspires a lot of the dance scene, and I think I put myself in this box too, but I hope that we can continue to like keep people doing both, looking back and moving forward. And people saw us dance on different music, pushing our limits, using styles that we've felt boxed in by before and opening it up. And I hope that this can just show people like that you don't have to limit yourself. Like the sky's the limit. Just don't forget where we come from in the process.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you for the kind words, bro. Yeah, I think for me, like, it's exactly the same. And to add on to it, I think in my mind, I really wanted people to see what an organic session looks like between two people, because I also feel like we came in observing and being there and present and seeing how they get down and how the OGs were dancing with each other and sessioning and how that vibe was. So like, but the newer generation doesn't have so many examples of that, because I feel like there's a lot of videos, social media, studios everywhere. You know, before there wasn't studios everywhere that was dedicated to street dance. It was studios that were dedicated to dance and like more like different types of styles, contemporary, hip hop, jazz, all this stuff. But now there's so many options that I feel like people don't really know how to organically session without it being a competition, or they don't know how to go into a cypher and then just go in the cypher to share without it being competitive. They also don't know how to go into the cypher and know when there's two people that are OGs dancing to just observe and not interrupt. And there's certain things I feel like that I don't consider myself an OG. I consider myself a student of the dance that I love so much, you know. But I do feel partially responsible to try to share some of the things I've learned with the younger generation, because I feel like it's necessary for them to have some type of options and references that they can go to. And I felt like this would be a good way for people to see a part of the culture that like helped me to be where I am today and what that looks like. And with the music diversity and the styles, I feel like, you know, like you said, like we both come from the same background, so we were heavily like pushed, like, yo, you got to do it like this. This is what you have to do. This is the right way. You know, and we're doing research, trying to understand it, practicing for hours.
Sometimes.
Getting checked, and like those were necessary times in our life. So I think, like for me, it's ingrained in a part of my dance that is like popping is the thing that the reason why I'm here today. So I'm always going to practice and cherish those movements. But when it comes to dance and music, I always try to find ways how I can be 100% honest with myself in that moment. And if I feel like doing that, I'm not going to rush to try to do something else because it's more suitable to that style. And I feel like that I want to also show that to the people I'm dancing with. So when I'm dancing with you, dude, I'm like, do whatever you want, bro. I don't care. I'm not judging you because you've already been through so much. I know you can do it. And I think that most of the students watching, it's hard for them to decipher whether or not this is popular, that's popular, this and that. And I think that also today was a good example to show like, hey, like we've done these styles, like these are things we have to go through, and now we're giving you an idea of what we look like. And I think that that's important for them to understand that you are not the popping. The popping is the style that you're supposed to ingrain in yourself. It's not who you are. It's the style that you're doing. But you still need to be yourself. And I try to push that with people that I come session with, because I can also see how boxed in the minds can be and how easy it is for them to lose track of their own identity. And I feel like 100%. That's important.
Bro, you just hit a nail on the head, because I've been saying that a lot lately, that some folks are using style to mask their identity. They use it as a shield of protection, so they don't have to be vulnerable enough to dig into the real, actual feeling that they have inside.
Absolutely.
And we were just at that battle instinct, right? That whole thing, like trusting instincts, like really having faith in what you feel, you know, really having faith in it and trusting in it. Trust what the body already knows sometimes. It's so important. So I'm glad we did this. And another thing I just wanted to mention is like, if we like, have we only battled one time? We battled at the Unite the Cook.
I think
Night,
that
what?
was
2008?
That was Jason's. I don't even remember the name. I remember
Unite
the video.
something. Yeah, Unite. It's on
Yeah,
YouTube.
it was on like, it was in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard. I was like, dude, how did you get this video? Yeah, it was great.
But the funny thing is, like, I'm just glad that people will see this and see, okay, it wasn't a battle.
Yeah.
It would have been not as meaningful to do like us just in a contest. That would just be a click and a view and on to the next thing. People would be like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But we wanted to do something more meaningful to show like the depths of what the artistry really is, and be in a space where we could feel like comfortable to let that out. So, you know, I just also wanted to reiterate, it's not always about the contests and the battles. These are the meaningful things, the sessions afterwards, the clubs, the club nights, like cypher culture and like real community exchanging is so valuable.
Absolutely.
And it's the thing that helped me to find and to trust in my voice with my dance. So I'm glad that we like got this out of contest show mode and really just made it jam session so people could see like where we're really at. Even we were talking earlier about Skeet and different people that you see them on stage, but some of that like cypher footage of those guys is just, you'll see stuff that you never knew they had inside of them.
Exactly.
That's the special, those are the special moments, right?
That's why I wanted to do it like this too, is because like you don't get to see dancers that, you know, like you might see on YouTube. You don't get to see them in a state when they are like in flow. You get to see them in the states of like competition. Competition is always like starting off in the mind a little bit, especially if you have some objective, like you want to win or something like that.
Right.
I try to not be in that state, but it's so easy to get trapped in this idea of like severity in the competitions, and I try not to have that mindset. But it's not who I am. Like the competitions is not me. That's just me competing. Me, like, is what I want to. I want to be able to dance how I dance in my house.
Right.
Lights off, spotlight by myself everywhere I go.
100%.
That's like what I want to bring with me when I practice with people. You know? And another thing is like, I feel like the young generation doesn't get to just do this with the people they look up to or the people that they enjoy. And I feel like this is also a good way for them to see like this is more important than going to a competition and just watching. Like go and talk in sessions. See that person and interact. It's a conversation.
Yeah, man. It's definitely so much bigger than the battle. I hope folks, especially, I mean anybody, right? Because it's that mentality that can trap you so quick. But go for the experience of these events. Like we gather at events, we compete, but go for the full experience, the session outside, all the other elements that you can get in the mix of, and take value from those things. I remember like when I first started, I would go to like break-in events, like 4 hours away and drive, and like OG Shallow would be there, and I would just be so happy I even saw Shallow. I took that and just ran with it for like months and months, and it was things like meaningful things, like find meaningful things, and if it feels hard to, like keep digging, like you gotta find it. Sometimes you gotta keep that drive inside of you. Don't let these scenes defeat you, don't let losing defeat you. Like you have to keep going, keep digging in for the joy, for the things that inspire and drive you, because that's where the longevity is at. You know?
Also, I don't want to sound like I'm against battles. I'm not against them. I just feel
Absolutely
like,
not.
I feel like it's a part of the culture, but I also feel like that's just a part of it. Like there's a whole lot of other stuff that's involved, and I feel like that this element doesn't get enough shine.
Exactly.
Especially like in ciphers, like traveling and not seeing ciphers is wild. And I had a really good idea. I don't care, you can take it. But I was talking to Big Mike yesterday, and we had a little session in the Airbnb, and I was like, we were like talking about ciphers in session. I was like, you know what? Why don't like every time there's an event, instead of trying to just do a club, just rent an Airbnb and invite like 50 people from the battle and just cipher. They can have food. It's space.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to worry about people coming in.
Yeah.
And then you just cypher, and you can do it for hours. Like, and I feel like that's such a good way to connect each other as well. Culturally, you get to introduce yourself to
Yeah.
like, you know, the dance you might have
Personal in
liked.
that
Yeah.
space, yeah.
Instead of trying to do it always at the club, because the clubs aren't the same like how we used to go to clubs. It's different, you know. It's yeah, some clubs don't even let you dance anymore. Some clubs are too dark. You can't see anything at all. The music is not good. Like, dude, it's what, $200 to rent out a night for an Airbnb? You just rent an Airbnb and just party, you know?
Bro.
Have a session, not like a party. Alcohol and stuff.
Don't destroy the place.
Yeah. Have like a, you know, and then get like, because it's so separated, you know? Like,
Sure.
you go to the battle and then everyone leaves after the
Yeah.
battle's done. Nobody talks to each other.
Even after prelims.
And sometimes they don't even know who the person is next to them. Like,
Yeah.
they don't introduce themselves to each other. Now it just seems so far away. It seems
Yeah.
so much like materialistic.
Yeah.
It doesn't even seem like the love and passion
Yeah.
outweighs that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they won, they're the winner, you know?
Yeah.
And then after, like, it's always just the winner, and then once they lose, they go to the next winner.
Yeah.
It's so shallow, and I feel
Yeah,
like
I
there
feel
was
that.
so much depth in dance
Yeah.
growing up. You know,
Yeah, man.
we loved it.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't think we'd be doing it still.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought I'd still be dancing.
I don't think Pete thought that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't think any older,
Yeah.
our you know.
And I
generation.
think that's why they lasted too,
Yeah.
because they really just love it and
Yeah.
just did it for the joy.
Yeah.
And again, that's the thing that lasts, you know. That's the thing that keeps.
I think dance is just eternal. I don't think dance can ever go away. There's just so much power in it. Its connection to music. It's like, it's both spiritual and physical, and that's another reason why when I'm trying to session with people, I try to let them open up, because
Yeah.
that's the spiritual side. That's
Yeah,
who
true.
you are, and that
Yeah.
part needs to outweigh everything else. And
That's-
once you tap into that part of yourself, it's like this is growth. right?
Yeah, that's the growth.
You're learning about who you are, your identity.
Starting to trust in your
And the styles are important too, because they create structure and
Yeah.
definition, and it gives it an appearance. It lets people understand and connect with that culturally. So you
Yeah.
have to have the styles, but you also need your own
Yeah,
identity.
the yin and yang of the dance, man. Let's balance that thing out. Well, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Seriously.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me. The event was dope.
Yeah.
Vibe was dope. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Let's get you some food, bro.
Yeah. Let's get some vegan food.
Yeah.